To get going on those hot tires, and those fresh cold tires shouldn't have as much trouble getting going.
Yeah, there's definitely a possibility of spinning the tires on this restart and having a bad start.
At the line, 9 to go in this race and in the season. Several with a legitimate chance at their first career win. Everyone wants to take momentum into the final. Finley from the outside. Creed is slow to get going. Lead down to the bottom. Finley getting a little push. They are 5 wide.
Wow, what a restart.
Still not decided yet.
What a save underneath Michael
And
Self.
it's Michael Self to the front looking for his first win.
How about Majeski here in a side-by-side battle for second? The 99 on the inside, Chad Finley on the outside.
And you can throw a blanket over the top 9 in this series right now. How exciting is that?
Watch out for Dalton Sargent in the 77. Here he comes running in fourth right now.
Oh, we got somebody scuffed the wall there. It looks like
That was Sheldon Creed got against the outside wall.
And look how far the 12 has fallen back to about 9th position. He's battling with Riley Herbst right now, and he's still losing pace. He's in big trouble, a big wiggle, and he's trying to keep it off the wall, and he's lost a tire.
Probably going to bring a caution flag out here. I saw some rubber fly off that tire.
Oh!
Definitely a lot of debris on the racetrack.
Once again, Sheldon Creed had victory within reach, and it's not going to happen.
We stay green right now.
And we're nearing 6 to go. We will stay green. Self by about 2 car lengths. Up front on Majeski. That's Self in the green and white car.
You can see the debris on the racetrack, and that can cause issues for a lot of race cars. Interesting they're letting this keep going green. You know, you never know what you're going to run over, and you could pop a tire and make this race even more interesting.
Be a great battle here. Michael Self, the 28, has the lead. Remember, as we mentioned, he's won the last 2 times he's been in a car. That was the K&N West Series. As you see the 12 down on pit road, his race is over as far as the contention for the win. But Ty Majeski's not giving up. He's trying to chase down that 28.
Self thought he was there at Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Raceway. Rain factored into that a little bit. Lost a tire at the end after he had dominated Chicagoland. And here, he's not been in the top 4 or 5 all race, but he's been within range. And a great restart finds him back out front. But Ty Majeski has had one of the top 2 strongest cars all night. How hard is that going to be to keep him behind him?
He's been giving him a good try. He's been trying to put his nose down a little bit lower than the 28, trying to get some air down on that nose, but he hasn't seemed to be able to gain any ground once he got to within about 2 car lengths right about there.
You know, everybody pays attention up on the spotter stand. You know, the spotter of Michael Self's telling him to block as much as you can. He's struggling in traffic, as it looks like he's trying to dive low and get some air on that nose. But Michael's doing a great job of trying to keep as much dirty air on the front of that 99 as possible.
Watch the restart. Watch what happens to Creed.
This was about the craziest restart I've seen in a long time. Look at him. Look at the 99 Majeski all the way down to the grass.
What a great race we're having here. And we almost called that with the 12 of Sheldon Creed. He spun his tires, it looked like, and the 28 of Michael Self and Chad Finley were anxious to use that top, just like we talked about as well, creating a wild restart. So we got a battle for the lead going again.
Majeski is almost going down to the grass each time around. And on that restart, Self had to withstand a little bit of contact and a little bit of wiggle. Majeski is right there.
I think Self might have to, or Majeski might have to go through the grass to try to get by Self if he's going to do it on the front straightaway.
Yeah, Michael Self's doing a heck of a job, and we got 3 laps to go, so you know he's giving it everything he's got inside that race car. As he seems to pull away a little bit here off turn 4. You know Ty Majeski's going to try to get his car together and make one more big run to the finish.
2 laps remaining, 3 miles, and they're going to have to deal with lap traffic, and that's a battle for 4th back there with the teammates Lee and Sargent going side by side.
Looks like the lap car is going to stay low, and Michael Self's car likes the top anyway, so he's not too worried about having to pass those guys running low.
Yeah, it didn't look like staying out on those hot tires was the ticket. Shane Lee's able to hold on to that 4th spot, but right now Michael Self has opened up about 6-8 car lengths on Majeski with 1 to go.
And he's cleared the last lap car that he's going to see for a while. 1 lap to go in 2017. Michael Self trying to get to victory lane for the first time in ARCA. Ty Majeski has never won in the series. He's trying to pedal and catch back up.
It looks like all Michael Self needed was an opportunity to see the lead, and now he's done a great job holding off one of the fastest cars all weekend, bringing it through 3 and 4 for the last time.
He's been so close so many times. Michael Self, the 26-year-old from Utah, is going to make it happen in the finale in 2017. Michael Self is a winner in the ARCA Racing Series.
What a great finish. What a great restart.
MDM Motorsports wins at Kansas. Michael Self gets it done. Ty Majeski comes home in second. Zane Smith, Shane Lee, Dalton Sargent, Justin Haley, Spencer Davis rounding out the top 7. Then Robaugh, Herbst, and Holmes.
There's Marty Lindley, crew chief for Michael Self. Marty's brought several drivers to victory lane here in the ARCA Series this year.
Great for those guys, and to win in that way, I know exactly how that feels. About the same situation that happened when I won my first race here at Kansas Speedway. In the final laps of the race, got a great restart and was able to take the victory lane.
And this is the 5th win for this team this season, MDM, with 5 different drivers.
Yeah, they've done an incredible job. Really great program here. Great to see a first-time winner. This is the 22nd first-time winner we've had since the beginning of the 2015 season. 22 first-time winners.
5 this season. And Ty, you can speak to that. This was your first, not just in this series, but your first big-time win was here.
Yeah, it really was, and just the confidence that comes from winning at a place like Kansas Speedway so fast, and on a weekend where you have the Xfinity Series racing, along with the Monster Energy Cup Series. Michael Self's going to be on a high for all the offseason and looking forward to getting to next year.
Burn it down. And he's won 3 in a row when you count the 2 K&N West Series wins. Heather, how's the celebration?
The celebration is awesome down here at the team. Smiles on everyone's face, including the crew chief, Marty Lindley. Marty, this is Michael Self's first win here. But that restart, how were your nerves there? Because they went 5 wide. Did you think the 28 was going to be able to make it through that?
Yeah, really, that was just all him. You know, I just want to thank Sinclair, you know, for giving this kid a chance, man. He's awesome. He deserves this. Our car was so awful at the start of this race, and we just kept working and working, and Michael never give up on us, and we made some great changes, and here we are.
Congratulations. Kevin?
Great story. We had so many contenders that would have been equally strong and captivating stories at the finish, but Michael Self is the one that gets it done in a restart for the ages. They went 5 wide. We'll hear from the winner and the champ coming up at Kansas. Back at Kansas Speedway with one we'll be talking about for a while, especially the final restart with 9 laps to go. Watch that 28 Sinclair car coming to the front, right up the middle as they went 5 wide for a moment here at Kansas Speedway.
What an amazing job he did on that restart. Really, really close with the 22 of Shane Lee. Great save by Shane Lee. Watch from his onboard.
That's what you call finding the open hole and taking it.
He started at the outside of the 51 of Chad Finley and decided to go underneath him.
That's a guy that was hungry for a win right there, and he didn't let anything stop him.
What a story. A first-time winner again in the ARCA Racing Series. Michael Self climbs out to celebrate here at Kansas, and Heather DeBow is there to greet him.
Michael Self with another win. First time here in the ARCA Series, getting some hugs from his team. This means a lot to him to also have Sinclair on the car. Michael, victory lane once again. 3 races in a row, even though 2 of those were in the K&N Series, but you've been fighting your car all day. It kind of was all over the place, as your crew chief Marty Lindy said. How tough was that race to keep that car up front?
That felt probably the hardest ARCA race I've ever run right there. I mean, we fought all day. We just couldn't get balance in the 28 Sinclair Chevy. I mean, one time we were loose and we were tight and then loose again, and started off wicked loose, fell way back, and you know, Marty Lindley and these 28 Sinclair guys just kept making changes and kept believing in me and just kept fighting strong, and that's what these guys do. I mean, we should have won Lucas Oil earlier this year that way, and we finally got this one tonight. I mean, it's just been so much hard work in the ARCA Series this year. It's been insane. I mean, every time we've driven this Sinclair car here, we've been fast. We've had a shot to win. We had a 3-second lead at Chicago, blew right front, and to everyone that's been a part of this year, especially Sinclair Oil. everyone back home in Salt Lake City, my amazing wife, Dana, my dad, Mike, all these guys at MDM Motorsports, everyone at Mason Mitchell Motorsports who let me drive their car this year and had good runs there. I can't thank everyone enough. And in the season like this, we got one more K&N race to go, and if we can go make it 4 in a row, that'd be unbelievable.
We have to go back to that final restart. You guys were 5 wide at one point. What did you see from your seat, and how nerve-wracking was it? I
saw a little bit of clean air, and I wasn't about to give that up. I mean, I knew it was going to get hairy, and I got kind of bounced around the middle there a little bit, and I just kept my foot in it. Just stayed rooted to the floor and just kind of trusted that the car was going to cut and roll through there, and it did. And when I came out clear, I mean, I think that was the first time I've actually yelled out loud in my helmet to myself about how fast I needed to go and how bad I wanted to win. And so once we got the clean air, I mean, the 99, he put on a ton of pressure there, and it was just all about hitting the marks. My spotter, Derek Nealand, helped me a massive amount today. He's helped me so much all year and helped us with this Sinclair program, giving me the ability to drive the car fast and get better and better every race. And that's what he did tonight, and he helped guide me to that win. So it was pretty awesome.
Congratulations. We'll send it over to Jim with second place.
Putting that pressure on, that race winner, Michael Self, is Ty Majeski, who joins us here on pit road. You saw the restart. We just showed our race winner. What was the difference for you coming from 7th in that awesome run to get in position to win?
Yeah, just timing. These restarts are all about timing, especially with the ARCA rules, the way they're written. You can really set yourself up for runs and make things happen on restarts. And we were able to make up for a mistake that I made on pit road. We lost some track position, and we were able to get some of that back on the restart. But I felt like if that mistake wouldn't have happened, we'd have been in a better position for that last restart. So just a bummer. We had a really good car. I felt like the 12 was a little bit better in the long run. We were a little bit better in the short run. Clean air is king here, and I gave that up a couple times, once on restart, once on pit road. So obviously disappointed in that, but we had a really strong run today. I can't thank Matt Weber and all the guys, Ken Schrader Racing, Briggs Cunningham, everybody at Cunningham Motorsports, and all the guys back at the shop at Roush Fenway. Really wish we could have finished that one off. Man, we've been so close this year. Had so many strong runs. Just disappointed in the outcome. I guess that's a good thing when you're disappointed with second. But also Trios for coming on board these last 3 races. It's been a pleasure having them all the way from my late model ranks and now in the ARCA Racing Series.
Young man has a bright future ahead of him. Just 5 opportunities here in the ARCA Racing Series this year. He finished top 7 in all of those, and a narrow victory escapes him here tonight. Ty Majeski comes home second.
Part of the NASCAR Next class, and he was impressive many times this season, including tonight. Here are the final results. What a way to finish the season.
Yeah, sure was. Zane Smith, our pole sitter, ends up with a 3rd place finish. Shane Lee did a great job there holding off those guys with fresher tires and finishing 4th.
Dalton Sargent was making a lot of adjustments on that car all night tonight and ended up with a top 5, so that's a great battle for those guys.
Finally, Justin Haley doesn't win. Still had a pretty good day, but he was looking for his 4th straight win. Still had a good run today to come home in 6th. Natalie Decker announced today as full-time next season with Venturini. Finishes best, not on the lead lap, comes home in 12th position.
Cole Rouse makes his 2nd start here in the ARCA Racing Series and finishes 13th.
So there's the full 26-car field, and 2 of the final 3 races, a wild restart. Remember Christopher Bell's win at Chicagoland, equally impressive. Here tonight, it's Michael Self, the winner from Kansas. Michael Self was the man of the night at Kansas Speedway, but Austin Theriault, the man of the year, the 2017 ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards, champion with 7 wins.
He won on all sorts of racetracks, on a road course, a super speedway, short tracks, dirt tracks. There's another guy right there that's won on all sorts of racetracks. Kenny Schrader is car owner.
Well, let's go down and hear from the new ARCA champion. Heather DeBow is there with Austin Theriault.
That's right, here with Austin Theriault and his team owner, Ken Schrader, champion 2017 for the ARCA Racing Series. Tonight didn't end the way you wanted it to. Not a good ending to your dream season. However, there had to be some defining moments this year. So what were those for you?
Just the fact that we were able to overcome a lot of challenges. Man, this is amazing. We've kind of been down the past half hour, but to be honest, just looking at the trophy and the guys back here, it pumps us right back up. We've had a tremendous year. Got to thank so many people, and you know, the Schraders and the Cunninghams and Donnie Richardson. I mean, I could name them one by one. I'll try to do it at the banquet, but tonight's about them and what we've been able to accomplish, and it's just been tremendous. And the support back home and the people that have followed us all year. It wasn't the night we wanted, but man, this is pretty cool. So it's exciting.
Now we have Ron Drager here with ARCA. He's going to present you with the 2017 championship trophy. Ron.
Austin, on behalf of all the ARCA members and all the fans and sponsors and all the racers, congratulations on the 2017 ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards National Championship. Car owner Ken Schrader, driver Austin Theriault, congratulations.
Well, thanks. It's amazing. You've done a lot for the series and the officials, everybody that dedicates their weekends to let us entertain fans. And I've learned a lot as a driver all season, and knowing that we have people like you and officials, it's fun to come to the racetrack. So thanks again.
Congratulations.
Now we're going to bring in the team owner here, Ken Schrader. Come on over. Ken, I have to ask you. Let him hold it. That is a heavy trophy. Ken, I have to ask you, at what point in the season did you know you were going to win the championship with this guy?
We didn't know we were going to win it until after we left the last race, you know. But about 4 beers after the victory at Daytona, we felt pretty good about it, and he's just done a phenomenal job all year. And we had a lot of good sponsors. We got to thank, like everybody, but the guys, they worked their butt off. And Austin was there with them all the time, and they pulled a lot of all-nighters, but it was to get better. It wasn't just to get to the next race, so they did it.
Well, congratulations again to the both of you and your entire team. 2017 ARCA Racing champions right here at Kansas Speedway, finishing off their season. Guys?
That is great, Heather. Congratulations to Austin. And any show that includes Ken Schrader is a good show. I love that man.
We knew when he had a chance right after the race in Daytona, they had a chance for the championship.
What a story. Austin's first full season in the ARCA Racing Series. He wasn't running for rookie points this year. He won a race back in 2014. But the Scott Rookie Challenge went down to the final race. Gus Dean came in with a 2-point advantage, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to get to the end and on the lead lap. So Riley Herbst, the 18-year-old, gets it done, and Jim is with him.
And his 10th top 10 in 19 races this year must be the sweetest for you, Riley. Congrats on winning the Rookie of the Year by points. It was a tough race out there. You guys made a lot of adjustments. What did you learn tonight that will help you on your return to ARCA next year as the Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, these Joe Gibbs Racing guys worked on this car all night long. We definitely didn't start where we wanted to, but as I said in the media center today, that's our MO this year. We haven't qualified that good, but at the end of the race, we've been up front, and that's what we did, and then we dialed ourselves out there a little bit on a pit stop, but we got back to where we needed to, and we just couldn't capitalize on that restart right there.
The performance this year, though, this is an opportunity for you at 18 years of age to get the bigger tracks, radial tires, race where the NASCAR Cup Series are on race weekends with a veteran crew chief, Shannon Rush. What are some of your takeaways this year?
It's just big learning. Next year, we're definitely coming back. We're going to run the full season because I'll be of age to run Daytona. We're going to run for a championship. Hopefully, we'll be right over there hoisting that big championship trophy next year, and that's the plan. But I just can't thank everybody from NOS Energy Drink, Terrible Herbst, UFC Gym. We had my hometown with me on my car this weekend, #Vegas Strong. So it was cool to have my town and my city represented on the back of my car. But we're hungry. 2018 starts now.
Riley Herbst finishes 9th tonight and wins it in dramatic fashion. Takes the point lead in the final race to win Rookie of the Year for the Scott Rookie Challenge.
And good to hear he's planning on being back next season. We'll see Joe Gibbs racing back for year number 2 in ARCA as well. Riley Herbst wins the Scott Rookie Challenge. Austin Theriault is the 2017 champ. Stay with us. There's more to come from Kansas.